Okay. So I'm already all set up. Let's move the chat over here. Go to chat. There you go. It's 11:30 p.m. where you are. Oh my god. It's like I'd be in bed by then. Um, yeah, so you could trade London session where you are because that's perfect time for London session. Yeah, you trade London. You're in Australia, right? Or something like that? New Zealand, Australia, kind of down there. Yeah. Okay. So US 30, move in. Uh, we got to wait like 2 minutes here. It seems like some sort of bottom here because it's at the bottom of the Tokyo range. So US 30 and NASDAQ have taken out the Tokyo range there, the high and the low, right? So it's definitely neutral. There's no red folder news today or tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we have a whole bunch of it at 8:30. So this is what Friday was like. And surprisingly, it was like really slow on Friday for our trading session. So hopefully Wednesday's a good day. And yeah, so price went up last night, and then this morning in the AM it started to come down. Took it the low. So I'm thinking that it'll continue going up today, likely. For our session, it might go sideways because that's normally what it does there. But yeah, I think that throughout the day today, it'll just follow, like continue to follow the trend. Maybe this is like maybe that's a trend line, roughly. Something along there, because that's the 15-minute chart. And we'll go to the 1 minute here and we'll see. So we got another minute to wait. This is on the 15 too. Okay. And gold is in our Tokyo range, right in the middle of it. Okay. So I got to get into my account. So this is my balance, my starting balance, $51,153. So I'm just going to log out of my account and log into it on my computer. Over here. Okay. And I need my music. So this is the 32 candle. So you have to wait for it to close. I'm going to put my music on. That's the open. We have to keep this in mind here. If it does come back down. You're back. Where did you go? I know this is late for you as well, I think, right? Yeah, some of you guys like New York session is your late night, late night time. Okay, I put my music on. Oh, you took a few days off. Oh, it's only like 3:30 for you? Oh, okay. That's not that bad. That's pretty good actually. Okay, so we're just waiting for a trade setup. This is when all the volume comes in US 30. And I don't really like this because it's so close to the top and the bottom of the Tokyo range. Like it basically opened for us at the bottom of our range, almost took out the top. Um, yeah, so it could range today. Hopefully it breaks out and then just keeps on trending and makes trading easy for us. But we'll have to wait and see. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Wow, there's 17 people already. We haven't taken our first trade. Last night's trading session went pretty good for a Tokyo session. We did 4 trades in 30 minutes. And the second trade, everything was a profit except the second trade was break even. That was pretty much it. Okay, so this looks like maybe it's going to go down today. We'll have to wait and see. So these lines mean nothing because they're just, I'm just waiting for the range to form. So maybe I'll put this guy up here. But yeah, if it's doing this, remember we found that 15-minute trend line? It means it's breaking that trend line. Um, so I guess normally I don't like to take a trade before we have our range set up, but you could probably take a short in the Nasdaq. Uh, it is really high risk though, just because right now all the institutions are getting in. So probably in 10 minutes there'll be a bottom. It could be maybe down here somewhere, and then they're going to throw price back up. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm not going to trade this just because I'm following my risk management, and I never ever trade the Nasdaq before. Well, I try not to. Um, Before 9:45, just because I know all the institutions are getting in, and it takes one of them to decide, "Oh, I'm gonna come in and grab this liquidity," and they throw a price all the way back up here. And if I was to be in a short here, that would really suck, right? But yeah, it looks like they're doing something. Can you make sure you call out what market you're trading? Like, you mean micros or minis? We have to trade on these contracts here with firms. So the micro contract, we can't. I only chart on these. The full contracts, I just chart on them. I don't trade on them. Well, I could paper trade on them, but um, yeah, you can't trade with a firm account on these full futures contracts. Okay, so this guy here is set up, and we're just waiting around. So yeah, we didn't get the short there. Well, like when I'm in a trade, I'm talking about the trade I'm in. So I don't know how I could make it any more clear. Like Like, we can't trade on US 30, we can't trade on Nasdaq with the firm account, right? And I always set up, like, when I'm in a trade, like, I'll say, "Hey, I'm getting in the trade," and I'll set up, like, a trend line or something, right, on the chart, and I'll be talking about like, just remember that MYM is US 30 and MNQ is the Nasdaq. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Oh, yeah, left screen is the Nasdaq, this is the US 30, and, we look at gold sometimes too, right? And this is the only session that I'm gonna chart that I chart on these contracts. Any other session, I'm charting on the contracts we trade on, right? MNQ, MYM. Well, I try not to trade the MYM chart when it's not a New York session because it's low liquidity. But yeah, MGC is the gold chart, right? Can you guys not see here? Like it says NAS 100, and then this one says US 30. And I try to always have my NAS chart over here and my US 30 chart here. Like always. Yeah, you can see it. I think if you're on a phone, there's like probably no hope. You just have to listen and maybe don't trade if you're on a phone because I don't think you could see my screen on a phone. Like it'd just be too small, right? Okay, this guy here is totally neutral. The Nasdaq's giving like that short position, but I wouldn't take it. It's 938 right now. And we gotta 9:45, normally it'll find some sort of bottom, and then it'll have a reversal from there. Like, that's when all the volume comes in, but you can see the volume's really low today, so we're just going sideways at this open. And we'd have to watch if we get a short here or a long, we'd have to watch, the previous low and the previous high because 'cause they're really close to our lines. Here, let's just look at the hourly chart on this guy. Yeah, look at this, it's totally neutral. It's been going sideways, like, all night. US 30, and then this guy here, yeah, this guy just looks like he wants to give a short position. Yeah, so at 10:45, we might actually start going back up. because it's definitely coming down there. Yeah, it's finding some sort of support. And US 30 just hanging around. It's telling us not to trade. So we just have to wait and see. Yeah, I wish I could put the symbol of the chart. I wish I could put it up here, but you can't. It has to be in the middle of the screen because it does kind of make it a little bit difficult to see, especially US 30. But yeah, just remember 99% of the time I'm going to have the Nasdaq here, US 30 here, and then if I look at gold, I'd put gold over here as well. I kind of just get used to that. This is really tempting just to jump in a short. So it really feels like it's going to come down. We got to wait for our setup though. This is definitely the high. I don't think in the next 5 minutes it's going to come all the way back up here. But 9:45, guys, it could just find a bottom and then boom, go right back up. No trade here. It's just telling us to wait. It's going sideways. Yeah, I really want to trade Tokyo session, but it's just the timing is so bad. Like I'd have to do it from my car because my son has soccer, and sometimes we're driving at 8 p.m. So, like on the way home from soccer, right? And yeah, so that makes it difficult. But I don't know. Maybe I'll start looking at like 9 p.m. EST. The only problem with that is that I might sit there for 30 minutes, an hour, and not find a trade if it's at night. At 8 p.m., that's why I do the Q and A's at 8 is because we're always probably going to find a trade because that's when the market opens and there's always a move. But a lot of times 9 p.m., like the posts in here, the market analysis, when they're at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, sometimes those trades take a long time to play out. Okay. So this is probably the bottom likely. We'll have to wait another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but that looks like that's the range for this. And this guy lately, US 30 has been giving us a liquidity sweep on our first trade. So we have to keep that in mind as well. Is that if we get in there and then it goes against us, just get the heck out of it really, really quick, or don't take the trade. Would be your other option. Okay, so I got to get my lot sizes ready here for these trades. And hopefully it's not just another liquidity sweep, or it just doesn't range the entire session sideways. I guess if that happens, we can trade within the range. Okay, we got 2 more minutes for the NASDAQ, but it could do what US 30 is doing and just go sideways. So I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so you can see what it did. It came down 941, created a bottom, but all that time it went sideways here before that. And then now it's going back up. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here at the Tokyo low. It's a very, very strong point. Like if you look at this, so it could actually come back down. And then there'll be some sort of trend line coming across here on the 1 minute chart. This one just going sideways. So maybe let's look at gold. Okay, gold's in our huge, huge range. And yeah, so gold is pretty much neutral as well, eh? If you look at it, it's in a bit of an uptrend, but I would say like this is the range. Like that's the top of the range. Yeah, so it's a really slow start to the day today. Not that much going on. Okay, so if Nasdaq breaks above this here, we'll put a line here. If it breaks above this, it's going to go long. It's going to go for this fair value gap up here, likely, or the top of it could go all the way to the top of Tokyo and take out like some of these highs. But let's get that set up just in case, because now it's coming back down. Okay, but we'll get this set up here. And if I'm putting this line here, guys, I'm not saying, oh, it's going to go long. I'm just saying, like, you know, for visual, we can look at that. The short position, the last time it was around this area was so long ago that I think we would just have to take some quick profits or look at the 15-minute chart and make up our mind. Like it was, yeah, that was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, the 7th. It's the 10th today. Yeah. So, yeah, like any of these lows here. So it took out this fair value gap. So probably just like previous lows on the 15-minute. Like there's a ton of support right here. So probably something like that. But then again, that's the 15-minute chart. So that's price is so far away from there. Very boring Mondays. So something you might want to put in your journal if you're trading by yourself is the majority of retail traders don't trade on Monday and Friday. A lot of them, they just don't trade those days because from experience, it's just like low liquidity, little moves, um, lot of ranging, and definitely today's one of those days. So, in all honesty, guys, if I was not sitting here like trading live right now, I've been sitting here for 17 minutes. I might just say, hey, I'm going to come back and trade Tokyo session if I was trading by myself, but I'm not going to do that. I'll stay here because we will find trades, but today feels like a day where we might be getting 3 trades in the entire session, which yesterday we traded for 30 minutes and got 4 trades, right? So, yes, it's just not like I don't want to just take a buy or a sell just for the hell of it, right? Like right now, I could be talking about a buy in US 30 because it's at some level of support here. Well, just it's breaking it right now, but it's at some level of support. So I could be talking about a buy, but we'll have to wait and see. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, it's really low liquidity. If I get any kind of trade outside of our range, it could just be a liquidity sweep. And that's what it's been doing lately. So there's that as well, right? Is that our first and maybe even second trade in Nasdaq US 30, they could just be liquidity sweeps because the volume is so low. Oh, and here's something else to go over. I made a video about this is for the people that are like really new and they have a hard time reading the volume through the candles, right? Like for instance, right here, there'd be a lot of volume coming in. That was the market open. Here, there's a lot of volume, like coming down basically. And if you go to your indicators, type in volume up here, put the volume on your chart, and then you go to oops, this one, sorry. Go to the little spinny wheel thing, the settings, and then you go to this. So growing, and then you go to area. This kind of looks easy. It's easier on the eyes to understand if you have a really hard time. You can see here, guys. Like this is why we trade market open. Look at all the volume that came in, right? Before it was just kind of really slow. It looks good and you can make money with this. It's actually easier to make money with this than through this stuff, but the volume is really low here, right? So we know if we're trading this, we're going to get some fast trades because a lot of volume's coming in. So you can put that on your chart just to see the volume profile. I don't really like it. It's just one more thing on there and I can read it through the candles, right? Like it went from the bottom of the range to the top of the range really quick. So I know there's a lot of volume coming in. Look at the size of these candles compared to these little guys. Okay. So right now we could either get a perfect buy or maybe it gives us a sell. So it's at some point of interest, guys. I'm gonna say let's take, and this is high risk. Let's take a buy in here. It's kind of given signs of a buy, so I'm gonna get in there with a buy in US 30, and I'm gonna take really quick profits here. Maybe I'll try and squeeze whatever $50 out of it or something, which doesn't sound like that much, but something is something. And I'm using my risk management rules here, so it's going against me now. And is this the one time where it's actually going to give us a long or a short position? Jesus. When it normally would give us a liquidity sweep. Okay, so this is going pretty bad for me. And this is basically where my stop loss is in my mind. Is if I get a body open below this low here, I'm going to get out. It's going to be a big freaking loss, but lately it's okay. I'm going to get the heck out of this trade pretty soon. Because lately it hasn't been doing this, guys. It's been doing a liquidity sweep and then going back up, right? So have to see if this is a liquidity sweep. And I got in that trade too early. It's just this candle here got me excited because it was a neutral candle right on our line. But yeah, if we get a body open here, I'm getting out of this trade. But lately, what it's been doing is doing this and then going right back up. So let's put our trend line on here. And we will see. So that's basically our trend line. And this is, so if you want a better entry, you'd get in pretty much now. I just got a bad entry because this candle got me excited. So now it's almost back up to my entry. And we want to see it break this trend line. And our long position works out for us. If you don't like this trade and you got in where I did, you can get out. It's already back to the entry almost. But I'm going to go with, like, this is not our model, guys. This is playing support and resistance. But that's what it's been doing lately. It's just been giving these garbage, like trading within the range for hours on end, or I should say minutes on end, like 20 minutes or so. And then it's been doing its breakout. So right now it's in profit, $20, 15. It actually went down on me like $200 there, but it is what it is. $50. That's what I wanted to take from this. 75, 100. Boom, I'll take that. $100. Okay. I know that was kind of stupid. I let it go against me $200 and I took $100 on it, and it's going to go up more. But I'm following my rules, guys. Um, there. So I made $100 on that trade. Well, just under 100 because of the fees and stuff. But anyways, so profit trade number one. Get the heck out of this trade right now. It hit a fair value gap up here if you're still in it. Uh, I wouldn't stay in that. Like, it could go all the way here and give us a long position, but I took $100 really quick right here. So wish I had held it for longer, but I went in there thinking, oh, if I could squeeze 50 out of this, that would be good. But yeah, so how the heck did I know how to do that? Is from my journal. Is just from seeing day after day after day after day, US 30 has been low liquidity, and it's just been doing that. It's been doing a liquidity sweep and then giving us a opposite, like, staying within the range. So I this is the total opposite of what I teach in the course. It's break of the range and you get in, but it's just shown me so many times that every time I've done that over the past 2 weeks, I've pretty much lost money on our like, if I go back and look at our first trade, there's been a lot of times last week. Okay, here, I'll tell you, 1, 2, 3, 3 times last week. So 3 out of 5 days last week, we lost money on the first trade. So that's why I did that, even though it kinda goes against what I teach in the course. It's just from journaling, I understand that there's a higher possibility that if I do the opposite of what I normally do, I'd make money, right? Not a really higher possibility because 3 out of 5 days, right? It took our money on that first trade. But today it worked out, and where I told you guys to get the hell out of that trade was a pretty good spot, I think, because it, went there and then it came back down. I took profit on that a little bit earlier just because my mind was stuck on just get 50 out of this, but anyways, I got a little bit more. Yeah, I think I got about 70, the same as you. I forget what my balance was, but it was like I think it was 51, 150 something or something like that. Now it's 51, 229, so probably about the same. And so this is what I'm thinking now is it could come all the way up here, give us our entry model, but then do the same thing as it did down here. Like it could actually come right back down and just be trading in this range because lately it's just been doing that. But eventually it gives us our nice trade, right? A break. But sometimes I'm seeing it do that at like 11 o'clock. So 30 minutes after our session. So we have to kind of just, learn from the journal and understand that the liquidity is not all that great. Like market open, we had a bunch of liquidity come in, and then now if we're to look at the volume, it's probably starting to slow down again. And then after 10 a.m., it really slows down. It looks not like this, but it's starts to really slow down again there. So, and that's why I was saying that like maybe doing 3 trades a day might even be pushing it. But we'll try and get our 3 trades in here. Nasdaq still hasn't given us a trade. Gold. Okay, so gold did break down. Yeah, it's hard to know which one's going to be best to trade. Like gold here definitely would have given us a better trade than US 30 or the Nasdaq, but it's hard to know. Okay, so this is something in gold that we could watch is this right here. Boom. So this would be a really good long position. And then it's already given us a short. So your short would have been here, right like that. Okay. And then you just go back to the left. So the gold trade is probably coming down to here, like this area, or maybe it stops here. I don't know. But I would guess it's going to take out this low here, which we didn't take this trade. We're just talking about it. So I kind of feel you could get in a short here, guys. I think it's just a little bit too late for that. And this guy, okay, it's starting to come back down a bit, but then again, it's in the middle of the range. It's totally neutral. So I wouldn't really take that. If it was up here and was like this, I would say get in a short position. Nasdaq, there's no trade for us. This is our sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. This is our long position here in the Nasdaq above this black line. Oh geez, I'm really losing my voice. All right. AC. You're talking about the AC in the house. Yes. Yes, it does. It's, that's I think for me because I feel totally fine, and also there's a virus going around. I think I said this last week already, or maybe I was talking to my wife. I think it was my wife I was talking to. So Hayden, my son, went to one of his friends' houses, and I guess he got that kid sick. I thought he was fine, so that's why I was like, "Yeah, sure, he can come over and play," because he had stopped coughing. But, there's so anyways, that kid got sick, and then they took him to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, this is a virus that's going around." So it's not even like a cold or anything, it's some sort of weird virus. So I've had it, my wife's had it, my son's had it. I've actually had it twice, and, yeah, I think it's going away now. Um, but on his soccer team, like, so many kids have it. It's like a weird little cough or something. But, yeah, the AC totally affects it. Like, when I'm in my car, I just put my windows down. I don't even bother with the AC because I just start coughing. And you feel it right here in your lungs, like, when you breathe in, it just feels like you're sucking on an ice cube or something. It's weird. Nasdaq, yeah, this is what I'm saying here is we're waiting to see if we get a body open above here, we could take a long position, above this, black line. I've got so many lines on my chart. Is a long position. We have to wait though, to see if it's gonna give us this entry because it could just range and go sideways here. But yeah, it does wanna go up. Like, it wants to go up. It'd rather go up than come back down. But I kinda have a feeling it's gonna go sideways longer because everyone is thinking this right now, and the institutions know that. Like, they're all, you know, all the scalp traders are waiting for a long position here. Also because of the Tokyo range, like, we're kind of at the bottom of Tokyo, and the bottom of Tokyo has been taken out, right? So, even though the top has been taken out too during London session, like, I think that's yeah, this is 6 AM, 5 AM. So, yeah, but this just makes sense, guys. It makes sense for the Nasdaq to go up. Okay, so here we go, and I'm gonna wait. I wanna see a body open above here, and then we have to remember that our, green line is here as well, and our VWAP. So this is not a great trade. It's just like the only thing that it's the only trade that that we have. So, that kinda sucks. But yeah, it should give us a nice long position here. There's just a lot trying to stop it when it goes up a little bit more. We're gonna have a lot of resistance. So this could be one that it goes sideways here, goes against us, but then actually plays out. And the end of our session, we're sitting up here. So just kind of keep that in mind. Is there's a lot of traffic jams, I guess, on the way up here. So we can put our trend line here, and the actual trend line is probably something like this, right? Like it's going to want to have some sort of pullback within here, but we can take really quick profits because I wouldn't want to sit in a trade if it pulls back against me that much because then I'd lose all my profits that I made. Okay. So the other thing you can do, which I'm going to do, I'm just going to have today like a low day earnings for myself. I'm going to drop my lot size, guys, because I just don't like the market. Like everything's going sideways. It sucks to say that because the last 2 weeks I've been saying that is like the market sucks. But when the market sucks, it's best to be safe. Either don't trade, paper trade, or drop your lot size, right? So yeah. And look at this. Like now it looks like it's going to go sideways. So it's just really, really tricky. And you can even listen to the top traders out there, like in the world. Like I'm talking about, what's his name that works at Wall Street with the poofy hair. What's his name? Einstein, Einstein of Wall Street or whatever. I forget his real name. Um, Even him, like I follow him on social media, and he's putting out videos saying the market's garbage, everyone's losing their money, stuff like that. Like we're profitable, but still, it's like those guys are having a hard time. you know, like they're the ones that make up the market, right? And they're saying it's garbage. So yeah, if we're having small days, small profits, then in reality we should probably be happy about it because the majority of people are just blowing their accounts here and there, right? So sideways action here. It came down, it touched our little trend line. So we're not in a trade. So I'm just going to kind of move this to what it's doing. And just remember, it could give us our entry here. and it's just really freaking high risk. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the decision to go to a paper trading account, guys, and then, uh, uh, Asia session, Tokyo session, I think I'm actually just gonna trade in it because I really don't like the market, and I've already made 70 bucks. It would suck to give that back. The only problem with that is then now I have another day where I'm not making 100. Oh no, wait. I traded, yeah, I did make 150 because I traded last night. So today will count as 150 day, 150 day on the funded account. But anyways, I'm going to paper trade. I just don't like what the market's doing. And we'll finish our myself. I'm going to finish our trades off with paper trading. I'll trade on the same lot size and I'll trade the same symbols and stuff. So here it's showing signs. I think the next candle in 30 seconds, we're going to get our entry into the NASDAQ. US 30, look at it, guys. It's coming down. So either maybe another liquidity sweep or it actually gives a short position. Okay. So here's our entry pretty soon, another 10 seconds. In the NASDAQ, it's not that great. We're under the VWAP. We're, this is not the model that I teach, right? So, but really, we don't have anything else to trade. We have to trade within the range. Okay, so there's our entry. So I'm going to get in the NASDAQ. And did it even get me in? Yep. Okay. I'm in. Oh, shit. I forgot to change my lot size. So I'm in with 26 lots. So maybe I'll take the profit really quick. So I'm going to take profit. It's at the VWAP. See, there's our target up there. I'm taking profit now. Okay. So I took the profit. I was in, my lot size was massive. So it gave me like a huge profit. But if you watched the end of last session where I was trading my paper trading account, oops. Sorry. I think it was up like 160 bucks or something. Now it's up like 1,000 bucks because my lot, I forgot to change my lot size. Oh my God. I keep on taking an image of it and it doesn't do anything. Anyways, that's our full target, is that black line above. So there, that was a huge trade for me. It was like 900 bucks almost, but it's in the paper trading account. And some of you guys might be thinking, why didn't you take that in your firm account? That would have been a nice trade, because it was. It just, there was too many things going against it, right? As resistance, like the high of our range, the VWAP, in this area, right? Like it's gonna, want to pull back type thing. So this here is giving signs that maybe it's going to continue trading in the range. We have to wait and see. Okay, so that's the second trade was profitable. And just because I'm in a paper account doesn't mean you guys have to go into a paper account. Like, I'm still calling the best trades that I find. Uh I just, like, I'm in a funded account. Like, I just don't want to, like if I was in a test phase, I take pretty much, a lot more trades than I would if I'm in uh a funded account, right? Like, I'm kind of a little bit less risk if I'm in a funded account, which I shouldn't be like that. I should trade the exact same way. But yeah, you'll find that you're going to take much more risk in a test phase. Okay. So this is, where I said, get the hell out of the trade. Pretty much perfect. You can see these three wicks are all in the same spot, right? So if we get the next candle, if it creates a higher wick and it hits this black line, then price action above the black line, we could look for a long position again. But right now, you don't want to be in the market. You want to like sit to the side. This one right here, I think it's going to give us a long position, guys. I just, lately we've just been going sideways for so long, but we'll have to wait and see. If we get a body open, so think of it this way: our red line's here now. If we get a body open below here, this is when we'd actually get in the position. Is a body open there, and that would be a nice trade. But I think we're going to go like this. So US 30, I think, is going to go back up. And this one's looking good. Like, it could give us another trade up here. So that's good. Let's glance at gold really quick. See. Okay, so it came down. It didn't take out the low there. So it's probably going to come down again and take out the low. Okay, so Nasdaq, US 30. Oh man, we got two nice trades. I'm going to take them both just to see cuz I'm in the paper trading account. So I'm going to go long in US 30. Okay? There you go. And I'm going to go long in the Nasdaq. I'm going to wait for the entry. Okay, I'm going to take quick profits on this US 30 here. So it's giving me 50 bucks already. Um, I should have upped my lot size with it. I forgot. Okay, it's at 60 bucks. Okay, we can find a target for US 30. Sorry, I should have done that. All the way up here. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. It's back down to my entry. Okay, there's this back here as well. So that's kind of what it touched. Is there's a bunch of resistance here. So we'll see what happens. And this NASDAQ is going to give us our entry for this. This is actually a good trade here. This is more like, well, it's not an A plus setup, but it's well, yeah, you can consider this an A plus setup. This is pretty good. It's just the time of day. It's after 10 a.m., which is not good. Okay, the little US 30 trades back to our entry point pretty much. Now it's below. Or I'll put this back like that. We can watch it, see what happens here. And there, now it's going back down. Okay, this guy here is struggling a bit. We got to wait for our next candle. So in 5 seconds, we'll know to get in it or not. This one here could have just taken out some more liquidity. So this one here, guys, it might actually take this liquidity out. We'll have to wait and see. But it look at it, it's just going sideways, right? Okay. So this guy, I think I'm just going to jump in here. I'm in a paper trading account, guys. I think I can get in both of these trades just for fun. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to get in that NASDAQ trade as well. And I'll let it rip and I'll see what happens here with this. And I'm going to set a take profit on both of them. And yeah, I think this guy's going against us here now, but we'll wait and see. And no, now it's looking like it might turn around. So my take profit for this one is just right here. It's pretty much at the top of that, but it's probably going to go to here. If it goes to there, see, if it goes to here, it's probably going to go all the way up there. But this is a range, so that's why I've taken there. So that one took profit. That's why I've taken put my take profit there. Is this could be a range, right? So in 3, 4 more candles, it might be back down here, but no, it looks like it's going to go up to there. This guy, sadly, I think the Nasdaq is ranging as well, but it might crawl up there. Anyways, it's out of this. The Nasdaq's in profit. Um, the Nasdaq trade, so it's creepy crawling up there. Now it's back down to break even. Okay, this one looks like it wants to go to there. It should. Like you can see, there's the fair value gap. The fair value gap's all actually right here, but you've got all these equal lows back here. So this is a good area. Like where it is right now is a good time to get out of this trade. And the Nasdaq showing signs that I think what's going to happen here is going to go sideways, but it's going against me now. And this is the one I'm actually in a heavy lot size with in a paper trading account. That hit our target pretty much perfect. Oops. And then now this guy's going to come back down probably and just range. And this guy, I think he's going to find support and go back up. Is anyone trading in their live account right now? Um, you can if you want. It's just I don't know. Yeah, so no one. I don't think anyone is. They're all paper trading or watching. Oh, Michelle is. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, so boom, my Nasdaq trade oh, it didn't take profit. It went past my sell. There it goes. Now it just took profit. Hit the paper trading account, right? Okay, so the Nasdaq trade, I would hopefully you guys took profit on it or got out because you see what it did. It came all the way back up to this trend line, and now it's probably going to range here, but eventually it'll go up here. But I wouldn't stay in it. It's ranging. Here, I'll show you my balance now. This is paper trading once again. So uh 151780. So with those last three trades, it's done about $1,600. But the Nasdaq, I'm on a micro contract. I'm trading on 26 lots, and then well, that trade in the MYM chart, so US 30, the micro contract, it was 15 lots. So the lot size is like, well, it's pretty damn big. But the US 30, I could put my lots up more with that. So we'll do like 40 lots. It's a 150K paper trading account. That's why the profit's crazy. Okay, so this is ranging again, as I was saying. It's just going sideways. Anyways, all those trades are profitable that we've done today. So we did two more. So 3 and 4 is profits. Yeah, lately, London's been by far the best session to trade. And Tokyo, I've been taking more profits in Tokyo, doing like two trades, than trading New York session. It's crazy. Like that, I've never seen that before where, you can trade um, Tokyo and make more money than London or sorry, than New York. That's just really, really weird. Like most traders, guys, they just trade New York session. Most traders, even in like depending on where you are in the world, like even a lot of people in the UK and Asia and stuff, they'll wake up to trade New York session, right? Um, but lately it's just been really like this. Like you get a move, then it goes sideways. The open kind of really sucks for it. So much sideways. Like look at this US 30. It's still in our open range, which this open range here was 2 minutes. Like this is 2 minutes of price action. And then for the remaining, we've been trading here for 40 minutes almost now. Go sideways within our 2 minute range. So that's why, when you see all these huge guys that work in the stock market that have social media channels, they're like, I've never seen it like this. This is crazy. This is garbage price action. And they're all complaining. That's why, is because they're like, they basically can't trade. They don't have, like, if guys, these guys at the stock market, if they were just to come in here and click buy and sell, the price would go like this, right? So they basically can't really trade. So they're trading, but they're not like trading like they normally do. And I don't know what it is. Maybe there's not enough retail traders for them to just really get in there and go, or they're being too safe with things. I don't know what it is, guys, but this is not normal for price just to go sideways during New York session. Like normally it's a reversal of London and you get like an opposite nice big move where you can make a bunch of money. But this is it. Sorry, it sounds like I'm complaining, but there is a part of me that is just complaining about this stuff. Okay, so we got a trend line coming down here on the 1 minute. So that's something we could watch, you know, if we get some bodies open over here. Um, there's this. So I'm looking at this back here and then all these. So I would say probably around here. So where it is. So if we get a body open above here, it's probably going to go back up to here. So that could be our next trade. I think this is just a range here where the NASDAQ is. So the NASDAQ's, like I said before, it's probably going to come up here. I said that at the start of the session, guys, was the NASDAQ is either going to range or it's going to go back up to the top of the Tokyo. So that looks like it's playing out. And then this guy here, so we need to watch for a body open. Um, so that's a good sign there. We had a body open above our trend line on the 1 minute chart, which means nothing. But yeah, if we get a body open here, we're probably going to go up to here. So that'd be my next trade. Alarm alarm setting trades. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's Tokyo session. That's all I do. I set my trade up, I put my alarm on, and then I leave the chart. I'll go like do the dishes, clean the house, whatever kind of thing. And then my alarm goes off. I jump back on the charts. I don't sit there and look at them because I know if I do that, I'll make some stupid trades. But yeah, that's what you got to do, guys, in slow markets like this. And this is really weird to see this during the New York session. Is like you could literally set your alarms and trade, right? Okay, so the Nasdaq, kind of the same thing. We need to wait for a break above here, and then we could get back in. But we have to remember because the liquidity really sucks. This could be a range again. Like it could just continue to go sideways. This guy's having trouble here. So this is all just price action. I'm reading the candlesticks, guys, and I'm using Hintakiashi candles. And for me, that's like the best thing. If someone could say like, "Oh, Drew, what's what do I need to study? What do I need to focus on?" Like for my model, it's really having Takayashi candles on your chart and learn to read them. Like you could honestly, once you learn to read candles, you could just have your chart like this and have one chart on your page because you'll know what the 15-minute looks like. Like I know right now, if I look at the 15-minute chart, it's neutral. It's just going sideways. See? Okay. But when you're a beginner, you need to have that 15-minute chart to visually see, oh, this is what the higher time frame's doing. But yeah, reading the candles, that's probably the best thing you can do. And then your levels, multiple time frames is like, seeing what the other time frames are doing. But it's the candles, guys. Like they're gonna save you because you can read price action before, price goes in the opposite direction of your trade. You can get out of that trade. Like I know if a body doesn't open above this line, it's either going to go sideways or it's going to come back down. If a body opens above this line, it's either a liquidity sweep or it's going to go up, right? So there's a lot of people that don't or can't read price action and they're just like they have some indicator or something on their chart telling them when to buy and when to sell and they're just looking at that. Oh, it says buy, I'm going to click buy. Oh, it says sell, I'm going to click sell. And they have no clue what they're doing. They're just randomly clicking buy or sell based upon that indicator, right? So, what's the point of doing that if this is easy to do? Sure, it might take you a couple weeks to understand, right? But it's easy to do. Like these candles, neutral candles means don't trade. So right now it's telling me don't trade. I've got my line here. Okay. And I know body opens above the line, then I know there's a high possibility it's one of two things either going to go up, give me some profit, or it's going to be liquidity sweep. And then that's, bad for my trade because it means it's probably going to come back down. But I know if it's going to give me a liquidity sweep, then I could make money in the opposite direction. Okay. I could go short and maybe make some money. So yeah, price action trading, guys. I think that's where it's at. Like I don't know how people scalp trade if they can't read the candlesticks. Like there's indicators, I forget what they're called. Um, they're like they'll put like a buy and a sell symbol on your chart, right? And it works, but then it doesn't work because you're not learning anything, right? But it's I don't know, I shouldn't say, oh, you can make money like that because I don't know, but a lot of people use them and you're basically, you're relying on it. And I don't think that's a really good idea. And in my one of my old courses that I did show it. Um, just because I had a lot of people saying, "Oh, Drew, is there something like can you put your strategy into a indicator or whatever?" And I showed them that it's basically a buy and a sell, and it just goes on ranges. I forget what it's called, but yeah. And then I realized after it's like people shouldn't be using things like that. They should just learn how to read the candlesticks. It's so much more simpler. And then you can always look at a chart and you'll find a trade. You took a Nasdaq sell. Yeah, see, that's good. There you go. Under the VWAP, that's a nice sell. You got to watch this line here. Like I would be hitting sell getting out of the trade right now. You got a lot of support there. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I didn't even tell you guys that. See, there you go. That's good. Okay, so it didn't give the long position. It gave it short. It went sideways and then gave that short. And then this would be the target. If I was in this trade, I'd definitely be out of the trade now. There, but we could leave the line here. We have another 5 minutes. We did get four trades, guys, which is not that bad. Considering I was like, I think we can get three out of this thing. Uh, like we've got another trade here in US 30, possibly, if we can, continue going up. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this trend line because obviously that's broken. And then you've got this here. But it could just continue going sideways. And look at that. See, it came down, hit that line, and then boom. Now it's back up here. I think it's going to go sideways though. And gold. Whoa. Okay, so gold is giving. Remember, we were talking about this trade as well in gold. So it's giving that entry for that, which it already happened. But that was that trade that I was waiting for in gold. Was this here? But I'm in my paper trading account, so yeah. So you got pretty much three trades here for after the session. This one we could take there. So that's the entry for it. But it came up so high. I might just take it for fun just to see what happens. Or I'll go here with a little bit of a bigger lot size. And then I'll take really quick profits on it. And we'll see what happens there. See if it hits our top of our Tokyo range. Come on. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm getting out of that trade. There you go. Anyways, I took 200 bucks on it. Here, I'll show you the balance. Because we only have a couple more minutes there. So 152, you know. So pretty much almost $2,000 of profit, like 1,800 bucks of profit in a paper trading account. And then I took 70, 80 bucks of profit in my funded account. But then I traded last night. I made 100 and something last night. So it's over the 150. And that was the big reason, guys, why I just stopped, because the markets are not that great. And I made 150 bucks in the, you know, the last session there. And then this session here altogether was 150 bucks. And that was the Tokyo session. So it's part of today. I think I'm going to have to look in the Tradeify journal there, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Is from 6 p.m. You're on the new day, right? Because that's how the Nasdaq and everything works. So we are good. So this is going neutral. This is our sell was pretty damn good there because now it's going sideways. But yeah, it's going to take out that there. It's taking it out right now. Anyways, that was the trade I was waiting for. It just went up too quick in gold. And okay, so I guess I could mark that down as a fifth trade because we did do it here. We've got another 1 minute, so we're not going to get another trade today, guys. But we did 5 trades in a garbage market, and all 5 are profitable. Pretty damn good, I'd have to say. That's pretty good. Let's look at US 30. Yeah, it's just kind of creeping along here. So this is what I'd be looking at if I wanted to take more trades. NASDAQ, you've got here. I can just actually, you know what? I'll just delete everything and then I'll make this really simple. So this is what I'd be looking at. This is your range. And I'm going from back here. So I know that it's like around here. You got all this resistance or support. So that's what I'd be looking at. So this is a long position and this is your short position. Okay. So that's what I'd be doing. If I still want to trade, I'd be doing a long, I'd be doing a short, and I'd just be taking really quick profits. So I'd be going in a larger lot size than normal, and I'd just be looking for the liquidity. So this is likely where I'd take my profit for my long position is around this line, which is hardly anything. But that's what I'm finding. I'm keeping my profits if I trade within that 1 minute candle, right? And I just do a larger lot size. I keep my stop loss really, really tight. So most of my trades, I made a post about this the other day. Most of my trades are 1 to 1 in this market, guys, is because I'm willing to lose what I'm willing to make based upon my win ratio of my trading is like 81% or something, my win rate, right? So that's what I'm looking at. And then that's my risk management. And I've had to change that because before my win rate's always been high, but before we were getting stronger moves, like at least 2 to 3 minutes of candles, then we'd get out of our trade. But lately it's been taking profit within one candle on our trades, which is crazy. So this week's been 0.5% the move, right? Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like you get in a position and almost everything is a liquidity sweep of the previous high. So that's what this is, right? This is the previous high. So that's what I treat that trade as a liquidity sweep, but it's actually our entry model. Okay, so I'm going to end the live here now. Um, we did good today, guys. 5 trades, 5 profits. But yeah, too much sideways action in these markets makes it difficult to trade. So if you are having a hard time and you're like, "Oh, I'm not getting any trades," everyone is like that. Like, go listen to these big time stock market traders, guys. Like the what is he? I forget his name. Einstein of Wall Street. That's his name on social media. He does like probably 4 videos a day where he just kind of little shorts talks about the market and stuff. Every single video I've seen him in the last like 3 weeks, it's the same message is this market's not normal. It's hard to trade in. If you're losing money, don't worry about it. You're a good trader. It's very, very hard market. And he's like, even the guys on the inside are having a hard time getting into their positions and stuff. Right. So yeah, we're doing good, I feel. But yeah, it is difficult, guys. I'll say that. Okay. So that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed today. And I'll see you guys again at 9:30 a.m. EST. I'm gonna try and do some Tokyo trading tonight. Not live though. I can't do it live because actually this is our first Monday for soccer. Normally we had Mondays off, but we have to go to soccer now on Monday for conditioning training. Yeah, conditioning training for a 10-year-old. Kind of crazy. Or I should say 11. He's almost 11. But yeah, I'm gonna do some trade calls from the car. So I'll just put it in here under market analysis at like I'll say 7:30 to like 10:30. So you want to get the app on your phone. If you go to the community, you'll see 3 little red or green dots there, and then the last dot. I wonder if I can do this. I don't even know how to do it. Put it in the how you guys would see it, but you'll see 3 dots there. The last dot is to get the app. You need to make sure you have the app. Actually, I think over here, this, yeah. So it'll look like this and download the app and it'll be like Facebook. Like you'll get a notification whenever I post a trade. Okay. The only time I'm going to post after like 7 o'clock PM EST, it's going to be for a trade call. Okay. So that's why I'm saying like get that app and then you can take the same. Cause as I was saying, like I'm making my money during Tokyo session now, it seems, not New York. Right. So yeah, if you want to trade with me during then, that's how we're gonna have to do it until I figure out like, okay, what times exactly can I, if I'm to do a live, what can I do, right? Times there. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.